Ladies, here we go. Number 4, the last coaching video on the pre-fatigue principle. Now, there are so many variations that you can use on so many different muscle groups, and these aren't the only ones that I use for these specific muscle groups that I've been showing over the past weeks, but this is just an example so that you know how to use the pre-fatigue principle properly. And these are a little bit of a sneak preview into kind of the exercises that I use specifically to help my clients develop that fitness model look. So the last of this video series is going to incorporate another upper body muscle group, and that's the triceps. So we remember it's an isolation exercise first, followed by a compound movement. And listen closely to the techniques that I use or the modifications that I use, because they do make a difference. It's not just the standard textbook stuff. This is advanced type training that will give you much more benefits if you can understand it. So I'm going to use the tricep rope press down. So many of you would have done this exercise. It's a very common exercise. I'm not going to go heavy, but I want to show you what I'm after. So rope press down, hands on the handles. There are different foot positions or standing positions. However far you want to stand to the cable, it does make a difference. What I like to do is come away slightly. So why do that? Because it activates the tricep a little bit more if you're coming away slightly. So you pull your elbows underneath your body and we start to press the weight down slightly apart. I mean, you can go in front of you, but I like to separate the hands at the bottom, okay? And we bend the elbow, coming up about 90 degrees. You'll feel there's a point where it starts to want to relax, and we want to then change direction. Don't let the muscle relax. Coming up and squeeze. Now listen to this carefully. When doing this exercise, do not lock your elbow out. Do not lock your elbow. When you lock your elbow, this tendon on the end of your tricep gets aggravated really badly. So avoid locking out. Straighten, yes, but almost about 97%, 95% straight. Activate the tricep. Connect your mind with this muscle group, and standing slightly away from it will help that. You will feel it straight away. And we want to push down, squeeze 1, 2. This is the tempo. Up 1, 2, 3. Squeeze 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Squeeze 1, 2. Slowly up 1, 2, 3. That's your tempo. Remember, do not lock your elbow. Focus on the triceps. 10 to 15 seconds once you finish your 45 seconds here. That's your changeover, 10 to 15 seconds. Quickly move over to your second exercise. Now the second exercise here, this is a modified version of this movement. I don't believe that the conventional bench dip is actually safe or healthy for the shoulder, but when done this way, you can activate the tricep hugely, and you won't give yourself any injuries. So have a little look at what I teach. So seated on the bench straight away, you don't need to elevate your feet, because you're going to lean back over your hands, and that's where all that weight is going to be. Your whole upper body weight resting on your hands, shoulders pinned back. I'll do it like this, shoulders pinned back, feet out in front of you. Look, my feet are flat, and I'm not trying to drop down too low. I want to slide down in front of the bench, pushing the elbows back, all right? And then drive back up. Don't lock again. Straighten, but do not lock out. Slowly down. That's 2. Slowly down. That's 3. Let's count. Go 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. This must be constant tension. As you drop down, triceps, press. Drop down, triceps, press. Constant tension. That means that you don't have to do huge movements here. I talk about full range of motion, yes, but certain exercises can aggravate the joints, and this is one of them, and this is why I teach it like this. I get excellent results building the triceps, developing the tricep, making the arm look beautiful, but without putting the risk of hurting the rotator cuff or some of the tendons inside the shoulder. So trust me when I say that's all you need. You lean back over your hands, slowly down, press, slowly down, constant tension, press. 45 seconds of that. Trust me, I don't know a lot of people who go through that exercise and go, oh, I didn't feel it. They feel it when done correctly. You're doing it nice and safe, and the focus is on the tricep. It's a compound movement. It works 2 joints, 3 joints if you count the wrist, but 2 joints there, and your focus is on the triceps. Once you do your pre-fatigue, hit those triceps really hard, and the burning sensation is there after 45 seconds. You jump on here and you try and do 45 seconds. Again, pushing yourself as hard as you possibly can. With those small movements, your triceps will be changing in no time, as long as you're consistent in doing so. One workout's not going to do the trick. Every week, be consistent, and over time you're going to develop incredible looking arms. There we go. That's the end of our 4-week series in the pre-fatigue principle. I hope you really enjoyed that. I'm going to be doing more of this sort of series teaching or coaching so that you can develop your workouts. Next time I've got something planned for you guys, so stay tuned.